All right, lads. So, we're booting up another one, right? And this time, it's where winds meet, and the skill list is absolutely stacked. Genuinely too many skills for one human brain. So, we're gonna break it down clean, starting from S+, then S, then A, and I'll just quickly shout a few from the lower tiers, so this doesn't go on for 3 business quarters, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's just get into it. So, first up is the S+ tier, right? And this tier is basically the apex predators of the whole combat ecosystem, starting with Divine Roulette, yeah? Which is just disgusting. If you time your deflections properly, this thing hands you random buffs, like guaranteed crits or bonus damage, and suddenly you feel like the main character. It's mad. Then we've got Battle Anthem, which is the go-to for any charge skill enjoyer. Permanent 10% on charge damage against bosses is just free equity if you use Nameless Sword and all that. Absolutely essential. Then Invigorated Warrior steps in with that flat 5% to everything. Damage, healing, all of it. Literally plug and play. And Morale Chance stacks damage and healing up to 5 times, which in long fights just snowballs without asking permission. 5-fold bleed is huge for any bleed build, yeah? That Weeping Blood dot plus that little piercing pop is just very illegal. Then you've got Flaming Meteor, big AoE spear bomb, but make sure you've got some super armor going or you're gonna get folded mid-cast. Lion's Roar is that big frontal AoE that just clears space, proper arena crowd control. And Leaping Toad, probably one of the most fun mobility CC chains in the whole game. Backflip knockback, venom, stagger setups, it just does everything. So yeah, all of these straight S+. So, sliding down slightly, but still very elite, S tier. You've got Legion Breaker, one of the pillars of Bellstrike's Splendor stance, massive AoE, big poise break, cleans mobs cleanly. Shadow Step is your repositioning king, lets you vanish out of trouble and sits of parries. Bitter Seasons buffs poison damage, stacks Fizz defense, so you just grind through long fights without flinching. And Evening Snow is your emergency heal when your HP has dipped lower than your expectations in life. Seasonal Edge is fun because you get random buffs like crit, insight, external damage, elemental damage. Genuinely flexible, right? Art of Resistance extends shield uptime for tank builds. Breaking Point stacked crit damage against exhausted enemies, which basically lets you execute people like a tax form. And Dragon's Fire Breath gives you that 2-hit Inferno with Ignition Dot and Tenacity if your gear supports it. All firmly S tier. Alright, shifting gears again into A tier. Still strong, still meta flexible, but not quite breaking the matrix. Yorkshire Rush has great knockback CC and is like a strong opener in PvP. Thundershock is huge poise break and might stance, especially if you're running spear chains. Mountain Sky is that Jade meta defensive synergy skill that lets you tank more nonsense than you should. Sunrush Gale is the little wind dash that keeps mobs where you want them, good for tanky DPS hybrids. Fury Harvest is nice in long PvE or PvP fights because you've got that bonus vitality regen chance when you're recovering. Evasive Charge just hands you stamina refunds on perfect dodges, so you basically become a parkour situation. Rock Solid gives you that tank aggro control with Storm Roar, great for raid plays. Blossom Barrage upgrades Spring Sorrow into a 2-layer projectile buff, great for range DPS scaling. And Tai Chi is the cheese master, yeah? Pulling, spinning, throwing shields, boss trolling, pillar tricks, all of it. A tier. Easy. And I'll just quickly name drop a few from the remaining tiers, yeah? So the list feels complete. B tier has things like Heavenly Snatch, Calamity's Greed, Echoes of 1,000 Plants, Third Track Recoil, Steadfast Stance, all usable but kinda situational. C tier codes Vital Leech, Esoteric Revival, Royal Remedy, Meridian Touch, Cloud Steps, Rodent Rampage, Light Dust after Morning Rain. Very niche, very sometimes maybe good energy. And D tier is basically the bargain bin. Adaptive Steel, Flying Gourds, Riptide Reflex, Trapped Beast, Honking Havoc, Unfaded Flower, Sweep All. You can run them, but why would you? And yeah, lads, that's the whole breakdown. From the elite S+ stuff that basically carries your career, down to the skills you only use if you're doing a challenge run or you click the wrong button. Go tune your builds, experiment with stances, and figure out which combos feel right for your playstyle. Cheers for watching.